My name is Valerie, and I am about to do my orientation for Drama 15, and I chose to do my oral presentation on A Raisin in the Sun, written by Lorraine Hansberry. I know we were asked to choose one aspect of the play for as a character or a scene or something like that, but because I liked the play so much, I enjoyed the read, I chose just to give a summary over the entire play. So here it goes. A Raisin in the Sun. It takes place in a living room in Chicago. It's about a poor African American family who lives in a one-bedroom apartment. The family consists of Lena Younger, Mama, who's basically the matriarch over the family. She's pretty religious, maternal, moral. There's her son, Walter Lee Younger, which is Mama's only son, and Walter's a dreamer. Walter wants to be rich, and he's always trying to devise a plan to get rich quick. He has a friend, Willie Harris, who he gets together with, and they try and come up with these little schemes to get rich. Then there's Bertha Young. It's Mama's only daughter, and she's about 20 years old. Bertha wants to become a doctor. She attends college and is very educated. Bertha struggles a little, struggles to determine her self-identity. She's a well-educated black woman. Mama has a daughter-in-law named Ruth Younger. Ruth is married to Walter. Ruth takes care of the Youngers, small apartment. Her marriage to Walter has problems, but she hopes to kind of rekindle their love. Ruth is about 30 years old. She looks much older because her life has taken a toll on her. Ruth knows Mama has a key to her happiness though. Mama has inherited like a few $1,000, $10,000 actually, from her deceased husband's life insurance policy. And Mama sees this as a way of getting out of the ghetto. It's a key to happiness for a family. Mama's children, Walter and Bernitha, want to use the money for something else. Walter wants the money so he can invest in a liquor store business, while Bernitha wishes to use the money to continue her education in medical school. And Ruth, well, she has other things on her mind besides the money. She's pregnant, and she has not shared this news with anyone. She and Walter have a son already. His name is Travis. The Younger family have one dream in common, basically. They want a better life for themselves. Basically, Mama is determining to make a better life for her family. So she puts down some money on a home in an all-white neighborhood. The all-white neighborhood welcoming committee, they're not happy about this because the Younger is an African-American family. And they don't want them moving into their neighborhood. So basically, the white community sends a representative, and his name is Mr. Lindner. The white community wants him, to buy them out, but Mama refuses the offer. Her spirit is unhappy because she sees a negative change in her children since the money become involved with their family. Walter and Benitha are disputing over the money Mama has inherited. So Mama gives Walter what is left of the money after she puts a down payment on the home. She entrusts him to put it in the bank for Bernitha's education and his business investment. Walter takes the money that Mama gave him and he invested into his business scheme, all of it, only to have it stolen by his so-called friend, the con artist. So Walter is in disbelief. He's hurt. He's ashamed. He feels really low. He feels like a failure, basically, because he's failed his family. When the family finds out, they're very angry and hurt with Walter. Mom is so angry that she actually starts to beat her son because of his decision. Bernitha feels her dreams are just dead because of what her brother has done. And Ruth feels her dream of a better life for her and her children are just shattered. Walter becomes desperate. So he calls Mr. Lindner, the guy from the committee from the all-white neighborhood, and he takes it upon himself to accept the offer to be paid not to move into the white neighborhood. As Walter begins to speak with Mr. Linder, he knew in his heart it was killing everyone in his family. The dreams, everything that they hoped for, he was kind of like selling out. Before Mr. Linder arrives, Bernitha states, quote, "Well, we are dead now. All the talk about dreams and sunshine that goes on in this house, it's all dead now," unquote. She despises her brother Walter for killing her dreams of becoming a doctor. As Walter is talking to Mr. Linder face to face, he starts to regain himself as a man, as a son, as a brother, a husband, but most of all, for his family's happiness. He refuses Mr. Linder's offer because it makes no sense to him. He doesn't want to do this. He doesn't want to hurt his family. You know, he knows he's making the wrong decision in his soul and his spirit. He knows that it's not right. And as Mama sees this transitioning from negative to positive, Mama heart she lights up again. Her spirit comes alive again. Her dream starts to come true within her spirit, within her soul. And she feels it that they're going to be moving. They're going to be getting out of this happy and oppressed situation that they're in. And she's proud of her son for standing up to this guy who wanted them not to move into their neighborhood. He stood up for himself, for his family, for equality, basically. After Bernitha speaks with her African friend, I'm going to pronounce this best I can, Asage, I think that's his name, who is teaching her about her heritage and wants her to marry him. Her dream of becoming a doctor is reality again. Things are falling into place again. It's coming alive. Her spirit is starting to shine again. Bernitha and Walter end up bickering again like brother and sisters, you know, and this is the way they show their love for one another, you know, through arguing, but it's all through love. And Ruth is, you know, she's determined. She's a determined woman who believes in prayer. She's faithful. She wants a better life for her family and her new baby. And her prayers are answered. So her faith in God, her faith in her husband, it's restored. Because now she sees the light at the end of the tunnel. The Youngers, basically, they endured trials and tribulations, struggles, but through love, faith, and self-growth, they persevered. And they made a better life for themselves, basically, and for the next generation. So, basically, you know, I sum it up with, through faith, through perseverance, nothing's impossible. We're all, you know, life forces are beyond our control. And when we're attacked with life forces, do what's best, you know, to help you get through it. And know that obstacles are going to come your way, but just be determined to get out of it. Keep your drive and be safe. And I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Take care.